Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Thursday evening episode of Ted's Brew Cellar with me, your most gracious host, Ted. I think it's about 20-ish past 5 today, here on the 21st of September 2023. I hope I'm finding you all in a good state of affairs, and if I'm not, then I hope things improve for you very soon. Now, I put up a poll at my workplace recently again for them to vote on the next drink to review. I had a couple to do before, but they eventually settled on, I don't know how to put this, they settled on Glen's Vodka and chocolate milk, which is not a combination I'm looking forward to at all. I mean, you could kind of mix the chocolate, milk with like maybe something like Bailey's or like bitter liqueurs or coffee, like syrupy liqueur or something like that, and then obviously vodka, you kind of mix it with either lemonade or lime and soda, but mixing the two together isn't really my idea of a good time. I've seen like football challenges with guys playing FIFA on YouTube before, where one of the substitutes was for one of them, I think it was to drink protein shake and then mix with like either, I think it was gin or vodka. It looks pretty rough, so I'm not looking forward to this at all. Glen's, as some of you will know, is it's not the worst vodka I've ever had, but it's definitely regarded as being one of the lower class vodkas out there, and which can sometimes be a bit of a browbeater, but to be honest here it's kind of warranted. Glen's is not great vodka at all. It's pretty rough. I think the only vodka I've ever had that's definitively worse is Co-op home brand, which is pretty bad. But I do like chocolate Yazoo. Chocolate Yazoo is tasty stuff if it's served nice and chilled. So it could be alright, it could be 50-50, but two wrongs don't make a right, so who knows. But anyway, I will say, the Yazoo gets points for having minions on it, those detestable little scoundrels of cinematic depravity. And Glen's vodka bottle, it looks alright actually. It's a bit kind of sort of, there's something weirdly plain and boring about it, even though like the design and the colours are actually quite striking, so I'm not really sure what to make of the bottle, but it is handsome enough, and the design of the glass itself is nice, so I don't know, I'll give it a respectable 7.5 out of 10. It doesn't actually look that bad. As for the Yazoo, I was going to rate it as 6, but just purely because of the minions, it goes down to like a 4. So, yeah, that's not too great. We won't really bother with the nose for this one, because I don't think it's going to really take into consideration that much of the actual quality of this drink. But we'll try and smell the Glen's at least. Let's see. Ooh, that does not smell like good vodka. That smells like nail varnish that's going to kill me. Oh god, this is going to be bad. Yeah, bad nose. Oh god, it's like 3 out of 10. Way too perfumey. It's not going to totally rip your nostrils off, but man, is it a rough nose. It's a little bit more dispersed and a little bit more mellowed out in the glass. So in the glass it's like a 4, but still really got a weird after smell that's very harsh, even for like a low brand vodka. God, yeah, no, I'm really not looking forward to this one bit. Why did my team vote for me to do this for the next episode? Why? Absolutely no idea. I thought they had it in for me when, they made me review Pilk, but no, apparently they weren't done with me yet. Anyway, let's get that chocolate bit. Oh god, it's clouding up like, when you splash water around the shingle at a beach and it sort of clouds up the sand underneath the water and you can see it. That's what this looks like. Look at that. Oh, that's terrible. It's really not mixing together at all. Oh, this is going to be rough. Oh god, that's really weird. It's kind of perfectly kept the nice chocolatey smell of the Yazoo, but with the really distinctively harsh taste of the Glen's. So I put in probably about half of the chocolate Yazoo here. You know what, just because I like punishing myself a bit more, I'll put in a bit more of the Glen's. A bit more Glen's in there. Alright. Anyway, we won't know what this sucker tastes like until we have a palate cleanser. The nose with the two of them mixed together is tolerable. It's like a 5 out of 10 at least. And then on to the most important part of the video, which is to see what this sucker tastes like. So, to everyone at home, bottoms up. Oh, God in heaven, that's bad. Ooh, I thought the chocolate milk would kind of cover it up a little bit, but no, it doesn't. That's very bad. That's really pretty rough. Oh, I immediately feel myself getting heartburn. Oh, God. Yeah, there's like this initial, like, the most minuscule, unassuming, like, taste of, like, just chocolate Yazoo. You don't know what's coming yet, and then it's like a long fuse bomb that just smacks you in the head of just this unbridled, just sort of pure spiteful, like, harshness that just kind of overpowers literally any other flavours that are there at all, and just makes it all just, oh God, like, if you were if these two drinks were people, Yazoo would be like the unassuming, chilled out, like, well-to-do friend who sort of always is there to help people, and then like Glen's is the one that, you know, is nouveau riche and just busts down the door, accidentally breaking one of the hinges, accidentally knocks over, you know, Yazoo's grandma's ashes, and then sort of like goes on a rampage around the living room and accidentally smashes the TV, and then sort of like, you know, insults one of the other guests. No, it's just pure rubbish. Don't know what that tangent I went on was about, but anyway, yeah, it's just a case of like you get this initial taste of chocolate, and then just the vodka just overwhelms it completely with this really harsh fieriness. Like, Yazoo is a nice drink, but it's not strong enough to offset something harsh. So, oh God. It's definitely not as undrinkable as the Bloody Mary from Unknown Pleasures or the Gin Negroni from Moth. I can actually stomach it, unlike Special Brew. The more you drink it, the more you get a bit of a chocolatey aftertaste, which does sort of offset some of the fieriness. So it's not completely awful, but oh yeah, I really wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy though. So I don't know. What did I give the nose? I gave the nose a 3 or a 4, so I'm going to give the taste a 2. Actually, 1. 1 out of 10 for mixing Glens with Yazoo chocolate. It actually genuinely could be worse, but not by much, because this is nearly undrinkable, but it is just barely palatable and digestible. So I would not recommend this unless you are of the sternest and darkest of minds, but if you aren't, still well clear. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video, if you're the sadistic type. If you did, leave a like, share and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for future episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to check out anything else I do online, I'll leave the links to that in the video description down below. But until next time, have fun, stay safe for whatever you're doing, don't do anything I wouldn't do, wash your hands, drink responsibly, know your limits, and I'll see you guys at the bar next time on Ted's Booze Cellar. Until then, bye-bye for now. God. That was rough. Alright, just why don't you stay more outside my flat and just make loads of noise? Thank you. God, anyway.